Oh, let me flip this on real quick. Where's my hat? Ah, shit. Never mind. I'm just gonna put my pistols up and let my hair down. Okay. I will be working on some promo art for episode 3 today. Well, it's more like a hyena on Twitch. So I'm doing a modified recreation of the title card for episode 1. As you see, it will be very different. Gotta put Leon in, but Leon's the last one I have to design. I'm gonna design him right now. 19-year-old Leon. Still getting my stuff set up. Hope you're all doing all right. This is Yanush, Leon's father. I guess I can go in and delete that line. There we go. This is Pyotr, one of Leon's brothers, older brother. This is Leon's oldest brother, Stanislav. This is Nikolai. You all have already seen him. So yeah, this is going to be one of the title cards for episode 3. It's just going to be a little piece of promo art for now. So let's get started. Oh, and I've already got all of his stuff named. Good. All right, I guess I just start drawing, because each one of these is an individual item. The reason that this big blob is here, it's just a shadow shape, which I guess I wouldn't need any more than this. Actually don't need that because he's in the spotlight. It's an actual light that we're looking at.
My man.
And they are actually at different distances behind him. So the light actually, like some of the characters are lit differently. Like you can see the difference here, like the circle of the spotlight goes here, but then it cuts down here for him and then back up here and a little bit for his arm. Like there's a little bit of 3D going on there for some of the characters. And so the light hits them slightly different when you have the spotlight come up there. Like if you, from this spotlight, if you wanted those highlights, well, let me just get over to this. Oh, he's got rim light. Doesn't need that. What do y'all think? You like Leon's dad? Do you think he looks? Do you think he looks like he should?
What do those tattoos mean? Because I know you were referencing a chart for them.
I altered them slightly. One is this means prisoner. It's like 4 walls and a dot in the middle. And this one means you've been incarcerated. This one means I forget. I looked them up and I was like, okay, that's something, like you're in because you're a thief or you're a master thief and you're not to be fucked with or something like that. And one of these, I think this one is you've been a criminal since you were a child. You were incarcerated even when you were young, teenage or whatever. Stuff like that. Yeah, I gotta draw little old Leon right here. He's 1 year older than Wolf, so he's gonna be a little skinny and young, 19. He's almost 30 in episode 1. Make his teeth a little bit yellower. It's so great because you can just go in here and change something if you want to. See? This is why every single thing on a character has its own material. Maybe not too yellow, just a little bit. Or a little too white. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Excellent. The blue takes away the yellow a little bit, so I might have to just make it a tiny bit more yellow. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I'm gonna have to pull up a picture of him. It's funny, it's I'm trying to Google image search a fox in space Leon, and it's coming up with Leon the Fox, the Polish cartoon about the fox that keeps messing up and getting in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Police Leon.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm just gonna have to draw him. I know what Leon looks like. This is literally his head. All of these characters are based on the same model, really. Let's see. It's the exact same head. I just have to make them look different on my own, which is fine because I don't want to just sit here and like literally trace the 3D model because it'll look like early B stars. There's nothing wrong with that style if that's what you're going for. I'm doing crude amateur animated characters. I want them to look like. See how Leon looks, because I'm not going to try to make him look exactly like he did in episode 1. I got to make him look a little better than I drew him in that. Okay, I see. Oh, I see. There's a picture of him. Can I import that as a reference? I keep forgetting if I have these import image. Oops. Paste from clipboard as plain. I can do that. Hey, Avi, I'm doing all right. Hey. Haha. So I'm learning how to just paste a picture in where I can draw it. So his goes back. Theirs kind of pointed up a little bit. You are forced to agree with me when I say Splinter Cell Chaos Theory was peak Splinter Cell.
I've never played it.
Did you ever play any of the Splinter Cell games?
Nope.
It's as complicated as Metal Gear Solid, but in some different ways. It's wonderful as its own game. It's a little slower pace, but it's the same kind of game as did you ever play Metal Gear 5?
No. I haven't played 4 or 5.
Okay. Have you ever seen 5? Like the stuff you can do in it, like hang over things and grab people and all that?
Nope.
Well, it's the same shit. Did you play through 2?
Yes.
It's like the physics and mechanics of 2. You know, you can hang over a ledge, and if someone's walking by, you can grab their ankle and pull them over and all that stuff. But it's like open world. You choose. It's like Breath of the Wild, where you choose to go wherever you want, and if you want to do a mission over here, it's fine. Although I've never played Breath of the Wild, I can't say how accurate that is. God, that is a horrible Leon. I'm sorry. Look at this picture of Leon I drew like 7 years ago. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't make fun of past Fred.
You shouldn't say how much he looks like a shark.
Does he look like a shark?
Than that. No, I'm being a dick.
The nose holes. If the nose holes weren't there, then yeah. Now, I say all the time how Fox McCloud in Star Fox Command looks like a shark. Like, seriously.
Almost every Fox design looks pretty terrible.
I fucking hate all of the new Star Fox designs. Some of the characters look the same as they always have, but Fox McCloud, Jesus Christ. What a fall off. The absolute best Fox McCloud. Let me look it up and make sure I'm saying the right one. Like the one where I thought that they had him perfect. Exactly how he should have been was in Melee. In Melee, I think the Melee Fox McCloud was a reimagining of him from the 64 game. And I think that is... The Adventures one was super cute. There was nothing wrong with the way that Fox looked or acted or sounded in Star Fox Adventures. I loved it. When I saw the trailer a year before the game came out, I lost my mind. I was obsessed, like almost anxiety vomited, because it was so cool. I still like it. I still love that design to this day. But I didn't like the Adventures one. He looked like he had shark teeth and he looked like a shark. And then what was after that? Command, and the Command design just went worse. And what did he look like in 64 3DS? Okay, 64 3DS one. Here, let's. I know. I'll do a judging. Let's look at him. Star Fox Command, Fox McCloud. Did not like it. Yeah, let's go from beginning to end. I'm gonna queue up some. Whoa! Someone actually has a photo of another photo I haven't seen of it. Jesus Christ. When was this? It's similar to Star Wars commercials, nice. Where's that from? I've never seen that picture before. Holy shit. If I had $1 million, I would buy that. Absolutely. That's so weird, seeing new pictures of... Anyway, let me load these up. You guys might not have... Yeah, holy shit. You guys might not have seen this before. Maybe you have. But, just trying to find some good pictures. We'll go through the different ones. And, everybody knows the 64 one. Yeah, sorry, I'm just getting them all in order so I can... Okay, and then after 64 was Adventures. Which I thought was totally fine. And then after Adventures, what was it? I don't count Super Smash Brothers 1 because I just used the Nintendo 64 model.
Did Assault come after Adventures?
Yeah, that's right. There was so much that I didn't like about Star Fox Assault, but the game itself and the mechanics and everything was still good.
Yeah.
Like the game and the story and what happened in the story was great.
I feel like I would have preferred a Japanese, the Japanese voiceovers as opposed to the English. But I've never found like a Japanese copy or like a Japanese playthrough of the game, so I have no idea how different it is.
Then after Assault, let me get another picture of Fox from like the really bad picture where he's got shark teeth.
Duck mouth.
Yeah, if you take his nose off and put two eyes on his white fur, it looks like a fucking shark. Looks like a fucking shark there, bud. Got it. There he is. I found him. Yeah, ouch. Wow, I've never seen that picture of the puppet before. I'm super jealous. And it probably still exists somewhere. It's probably like half rotted in some Japanese garage. It breaks my heart. It is my goal to recreate the 4 original Super Nintendo puppets one day. Alright, so I've got up to Assault and then I guess Smash Brothers Melee. I think that might have come first. Smash Melee release date. Yeah, definitely. So Assault came after that. So I remember when that game came out, I was like, I think this is the coolest rendition of Fox McCloud, the most accurate. It's almost like a mixture of his Super Nintendo and his 64 ones. So yeah, Melee came out before Adventures and Assault. Okay, I think I've got these in order. And then after Assault, what was it? Command? Yeah. Command was in, what, 2006? I think. Yeah, everything in Star Fox Command, even Crystal, like they gave all the characters really big heads. Fox looks like, I don't know, some like Asian demon, like on those like really old art scrolls where they have like the weird demons and whatnot. It's like they went in that direct. Oh my God, Wolf O'Donnell. Let me add this. I'm gonna add. Oh my God. Okay, Wolf looked okay in Assault. I'm just gonna get everybody on board with me here. Oh jeez. That'll be enough of that. And then Star Fox 64 3D came out. That was a cool game. Nothing wrong with that. The designs were okay. All right. Anyway, let's show these now that I've got them all up. Is it gonna show? Yeah, so the original Fox McCloud. I love this. This is the first thing that I grew up with. me turn that back on. I fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, this is like the puppet that they used for the promo video here. Jesus Christ. That would be so good.
Definitely robotic legs on that.
No legs, a helmet. I think it's like the person wears the helmet and then they hold sticks and like move the character's hands around. Like above their own head, like cracking their knuckles or whatever. Yeah, that's amazing. Like, I love this. I grew up on, you know, Jim Henson, Dark Crystal, Labyrinth, stuff like that, and I love that. I think it's neat. And then we got the 64 version, which is fine. It was Star Fox 64. There's 10 out of 10. It was exactly what it needed to be.
Are we doing Kill Bang Mary?
No, I'm saying how I feel about each version of Fox McCloud and others. And now here we go. We got I think this is a Half-Life model, but yeah, this is Fox McCloud from Smash Melee.
That's not bad.
Like this is where I think it peaked, where it's like, it's not my favorite. Out of all of them, the Super Nintendo one is my favorite, but out of all the 3D models, I think this one's my favorite. And I used to play through Sven co-op. it's this one too. I believe it was. Yeah, like I really like it's a mixture of his, it's like a reimagining or a HD remaster of his 64 model, but kind of leaning toward the Super Nintendo one, where he looks like a friggin' fox. And then we get Star Fox Adventures, and the streamlining begins.
It's not as bad.
I like it. I like this one.
Yeah.
I loved it, and I still do. It's not bad. He's got a cool design. Then we get to Assault, where like, Jesus Christ.
Well.
Yeah, I mean, like, seriously, like,
it's a bit worse than I remember.
Who the fuck thought that this was a good idea for? Good God. Just make a teeth texture.
Those are
for
shark
fuck's
teeth.
sake.
Yeah, wow. If you just gave them like canine, like a canine line up and down, top and bottom row, that would totally help with the overall look.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, they're triangles. We're trying to save polygons. It's like, use a fucking texture. Jesus Christ. He didn't always look this hideous in Assault. Like he like here, and then the rest of them, Slippy and Beltino were awesome. I loved Slippy in this one. He was very well modeled. I don't know why Falco's running around with this huge bazooka. Crystal, I thought it was awful that they gave her an outfit that was literally the same color as her fur.
Yeah.
Other than that, she's fine. Like, whatever. Like, everything that happens in Assault is fine. But I've never been one for Falco's feather hands. I always thought that shit was weird looking. I mean, I get it. It's the character. Oh, he has feathers for hands. But, like, how does that work? Like, you could so easily get your finger just, like, cut off or something. It's weird. I don't know. But anyway, Star Fox Assault. Like,
Assault on the senses.
Yeah. And here we go. This is old Fox McCloud. He looks like a duck. You take the nose away and just put like the holes for a beak and like pull his ears back. He just looks like a fucking duck. And I get
He looks like
a
a mascot for a customer service hotline or something.
Yeah, especially the tiny JPEG doesn't help, but I see like the Japanese art influence in like the way his mouth and the eyes look and the style and everything, and I don't know if that's what they were going for, but look at Wolf O'Donnell. Like, no thank you. Like, no.
Oh,
seriously,
no.
yes, this was Wolf O'Donnell in Star Fox Command. I'm sorry, I'm not hating on anyone. I know that the creators are gonna come in here and be like, well, I really liked your cartoon. I'm sorry that you don't like the work I did on your favorite franchise. And like, I don't wanna, hurt any feelings or anything, but no, I hated the designs for the characters in this. You are allowed to tell me that you hate certain designs of my characters. I won't get butthurt. And then Star Fox 64 3D. This is fine, but Fox kind of looks more like a Shiba Inu than a fox. They made his muzzle a little too big, but I'm fine with these. The way that every single person looked in this game when I played it was totally fine. Not buttered, but hurt. do I say it like that? Buttered. But yeah, I guess I do. Well, they won't get. I don't want them to get butt hurt, but they're not going to get buttered either. I'm not going to be like, well, I see where you were going. I would be like, no, they. I don't like the way that they look. Okay, that's it. And then, oh wait, we forgot Zero. Right?
Yeah.
Well. It looks like something that someone made when they first learned how to make shaders.
For Zero?
It's like, oh, I've found out how to make fur. Yeah, this is him in Zero. It's not god awful, but it's this model with the fur thing. He looks like one of those wax figures, like the wax foxes or whatever. It's like terry cloth that's had wax melted over it, and then you score it and sculpt it while it's drying. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, like the fur looks like this on them.
Something about him looks
stiff
wet
and waxy.
There's a dampness.
But yeah, like I just don't like the fur shader. If they change the fur shader a little bit, I can see it working, but like his ears look weird. They all have like huge foreheads. Like look at like Wolf. Like what in the fuck? That gargantuan Herman Munster on his head. Good God.
That eyepiece has to work really hard to wrap around the back of his head.
God.
It is going up there.
I mean, other than that, like I said, the outfit, the gear, and like the design of his face and everything, yeah, sure, it's fine. It matches Fox McCloud, but the tops of their heads, why do their heads have to be that huge? Like,
yeah, the bell shape.
It's way too much.
That's not my daddy, Wolf.
Hashtag not my wolf. But yeah, anyway, that's the Fox
Starlink
McCloud.
models weren't bad. Starlink Wolf is actually really good. Just set them.
Yeah, let me look, because I've never played Starlink. Because I think the one on Starlink is the same one from Zero, but like better rigged.
Yeah, it's a little more.
The fur shader looks better.
Yep.
These from these. Let me look.
The wolf is way better though.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, this fox is a little bit better. He looks, it's...
Again, the muzzle should be longer. He just
Where's
looks
the
a little
other
more like a dog than a...
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, it's this model, but improved a little. They had a little darkness around his nose. The fur
nose
looks
is a
better.
bit longer though. It looks like it's a bit longer.
Yeah, like
Whereas that looks really squat.
these characters look fine. If these were the versions that they used for Star Fox, at least Fox has regular teeth.
Yeah.
It's interesting that he's only got 4, like kind of like a human mouth or whatever. Falco looks fine.
Slippy has the best design, I think.
Slippy looks... There's nothing wrong with any of them, really. Peppy's head is a little big, but like they all... Yeah, and Wolf O'Donnell in Starlink, great. This is a step in a good direction. Like,
I mean,
absolutely.
Still, their heads are a little too domey, but
yeah, but like I think that's his
at least
mohawk.
he has a wolf muzzle.
I think that's his mohawk, because remember he always had a mohawk. So like if his head is down like here and it's just a mohawk he has, because you see here like the helmet on Fox's head, he's got kind of a mohawk, but you can see this thing's here, so his head stops about here, even though he's got the mohawk. So like I assume Wolf's head is lower and he just has that mohawk, kind of like mine does. But
again, his muzzle doesn't look like a beak. It actually looks like a wolf.
yeah, and I still think their heads. I think Falco's head looks fine. Slippy's head looks okay. Peppy's head is a little big. Fox's head is a little big. I think Wolf O'Donnell's head on this one is a little big. But that's the thing, like they're supposed to be like short animal people. We're like 4 feet tall, and we're animal people or whatever. But I like the more 5'10", 5'11", regular size head characters or whatever. But still, I'm not that picky. I could see this and be like, that's awesome. This is an awesome model for Wolf O'Donnell. Oh, he kind of looks like a dwarf a little bit. But for the designs and everything, great. This is great. Fox is a little bit better than he was in Zero. This model would have been better if like his muzzle wasn't a duck beak and this fur shader didn't look so waxy. I don't know. It's literally this model just with like someone's like, oh, I figured out how to do fur shaders today. Check it out. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like they laid carpet on his face. This is better. The shader for this is better. I still think Fox looks a little like a gremlin. Falco's fine. His it looks like he's got frizzy fur, which I guess that's okay. I said, like these people are making big fucking video games. I'm not trying to shit on anyone. I'm just oh yeah, I guess this was Brawl Wolf.
You can critique the designs. Yeah, Brawl Wolf that's
a
great.
little too accessorized, but it's still an awesome costume. It's Smash Brothers. Everybody's supposed to be accessorized to the extreme. But no, like that's a good wolf.
I totally have that amiibo, just because it looks cool.
I've got one somewhere. Anyway. I've almost drawn 2 lines. Oh, we've only been here 45 minutes. I like to stop and analyze characters. Everyone's gonna have a different favorite design. Like, in the actual game, walking around and seeing the cutscenes in Star Fox Assault, the Fox McCloud model looked fine. Like, it really did. But like when you see those fucking gangly shark teeth, it's weird. It's the same feeling I got playing Sonic Adventure 1 on my Dreamcast, a Japanese Dreamcast, in like early 1999. Can't remember, it was like Christmas or January or something. When did the Japanese Dreamcast come out? November 27th, 1998. I knew it was around Christmas. Yeah, my first job, the very first big purchase I made, I got a job in summer of 1998 when I was 15. It's my first, like, non-under-the-table job. God, day 2 of the gym today. I went to the gym a second time. My arms are so sore, it hurts just to reach forward to my top soundboard buttons. Fully extending my elbow, like, Jesus. Oh, I worked at Walmart at one point, yeah. That was 12 years ago, I think. 11 years ago.
My man.
Damn, that's cool. So you were there on 9/9/99. See, when that happened, I already had a Japanese one. And shortly after the boot disc thing. But yeah, the first thing I got from that job, it was around Christmas. There was this website called Game Cave. It's just imports and stuff. The first thing I bought from them was the Japanese import of Castlevania Symphony of the Night soundtrack. And then, you know, later I got the money and I got a Japanese Dreamcast imported. Man, there were like 2 dudes at high school that fucked with me all the time, made fun of me for my last name and everything, and they actually came over while I wasn't home because I said at school that I had a Dreamcast. And they're like, nuh-uh. And I brought in the manual for Blue Stinger. And they actually like walked over to my house and asked if I was there. And then they asked if they could come in, and my mom said, she's like, yeah, they asked if they could come in and play that Dream thing that you got. I was like, they asked you if they could come in and play it while I wasn't even home, and those guys aren't even my friends. They made fun of me. Yeah, it was weird. I told them at school, I was like, did you guys come by my house? Like, yeah, dude, why weren't you there? I didn't get to see your Dreamcast. I was like, I didn't even bring the rest of it up. I was just like, I'll show you some of the games or whatever. I eventually brought it to school one day. So terrified that someone was going to steal it. And then, you know, less than a year later, the American one came out. Yeah, that was back when like a video game system would come out in Japan almost a year before you'd see it in the States. Yeah, it was like $300 something. And then I had to get a memory card. I had that for over a month, playing Blue Stinger for 8 hours and then having to turn the system off because I didn't have a memory card. So I'd get like 8 hours into the game and then have to start over like 9 times. I've got the first like 5-6 hours of Blue Stinger for Dreamcast memorized, etched into my brain. God, it looks so different in every game. Was Leon in it? Yeah, they were in. I really do like Pepe's design in the Starlink thing. Okay, seeing his whole body, his head doesn't look that much bigger than it should. I really should play that or just watch a playthrough of it. Like, I don't care about getting into Starlink and playing the game. I don't have the time to. But I would definitely like to see the missions. So now it's just like, collect 25 of these and report back to your ship. thought about giving him like a little bit of a brow so he could be angry or something like that, but I don't know. It's hard to make it look right and still be. Yeah. Yeah, orange, yellow. I went to Best Buy here like last year, I think, and they had them on sale for like $20 or $30. Just the R-Wing controller. I just didn't even open it. I just got one. I was like, I don't even like play the game. But that's definitely something I'd like to have when I get old. Be like, look, I still have this. Yeah, Wolf O'Donnell looks really cool in Starlink. Like, whoever designed those versions of the characters cared about them. And I love that outfit he's got on in that game. I missed some subs. Industrial Delusions. Thank you for the sub. Hop to it. Trendane. Peter Lance 3D. Zick Black. Thank you very much. All this talk about Wolf O'Donnell. Why not?
I was gonna say all this talk about Wolf O'Donnell. I just said woof.
Woof.
I just said
Yeah,
Wolf
I was
O'Donnell.
just getting ready to say woofs.
God fucking damn it. All this talk about him makes me want to draw him, but I'm already animating him, so I guess I am drawing him.
Well, there you go. Draw him twice at once. Wonder if I could do that.
With both hands?
Yeah. Just draw the same picture mirrored, which is actually really easy to do. If you can't write with your left hand, write with your right hand and mirror backwards what you're doing with your left hand, and you'll be able to do it almost perfectly. It's weird. Like, put one pencil in each hand and write your name backwards with your left hand and write it frontwards with your right hand. And, you know, your left hand will write backwards, but it'll be way better than if you did it just with your left hand. It's weird. Like, I've actually found out that I can write better with my left hand if I write backwards just on its own after trying that a bunch of times. It's like, wow, completely useless ability, but still pretty neat, I guess. So yeah, if you're just joining us, I am working on some concept art that is pretty much the exact same picture from episode 1's thumbnail, but in a different situation, kind of. Left-handed, sinister child. Yeah, I'm working on Leon here. But other than that, it's his older brother, Pyotr. His older still brother, Stanislav, Nikolai. They're friend from another clan, I guess. Wolf and Yanush is the main dude. He's the father. Oh, I remember my first days of Blender thinking that if I saved my file while objects were hidden with the H key, that it didn't save them in the file. Opening up a file I'd worked on for days and be like, well, it didn't save everything, I need everything, oh no! And I just kept looking through all the menus and found like unhide everything or whatever, show all. And everything popped back in, and there was just this huge rush of relief. At the time, I thought that deleting everything in edit mode was to delete the object. So I had like 100 of these tiny little orange dots everywhere. It's like, what the fuck? I deleted them. I had to keep clicking. Back in the day when default, all of the origin points show up by default. Oh, man. Now I'm stuck because I don't know what he's gonna wear. See what he's wearing in the games. Maybe base something off of that. Hey, y'all, how's it going? Izod. Sorry, I have to Google image. I'm just thinking of purple tank tops. Everything I see him in, he's in purple. I don't need to be scrolling down this far. Really didn't need to see that one. Wolf, I ate too many cakes off of the conveyor belt. Oh. So did I, Leon. This is so embarrassing. How are we gonna get through the door?
Quit bumping into my belly.
Gurgle. Just never. I guess I didn't watch the right cartoons. You know, I'm not gonna kink shame anybody, but
No way.
I just get tired of just looking for a character from anything, any cartoon, any video game that I grew up with, and there's just all these pictures of them swelling up like balloons and having their feet tickled.
It's seeing it when you're not looking for it, and it's just like, oh, come on.
Okay, you can put it that way, I guess. I don't want to see this stuff right now. Oh.
It's like when I get a follow on Twitter and I go to look at their account because their icon looks cool, and I was like, oh, are they an artist? Whoa.
Are you okay?
Like, yeah, I had no idea what that was. That was really bizarre. Anyway.
Is Twitter trying to silence you?
I know it is. But like I click on their account and I was like, oh man, they might be a really cool artist. And I get to their profile and it's just their asshole spread wide open.
Yeah.
Like an actual photo of their beehole. And I'm like, okay, well.
Nice.
I'm just gonna close Twitter and go to bed.
Yeah, I wish that was the worst I saw when I clicked on follow. I'll tell you right now, it's not.
No, just bending over and being like, guys, look at my milkshake. It's... I don't know what that was, but, well, actually, no, that made... Yeah, gargling mineral spirits and bleach. And swallowing. The cleansing must go deeper. Guys, would you have skinny arms like that? This model has muscly arms. I don't want to... I'll save myself the suffering and keep it right there.
I'll pee right back.
Oh, the adventures, kiddo. It'll drive you into some nasty habits.
All right.
Well, like in VR? I guess it is a place there, isn't it? Yeah, it's a rare instance when I actually get on webcam. Or is there actually a femboy Hooters in real life? I think Leon looks too plain. I wonder if Polish viewers will recognize Janusz's voice.
Oh, damn.
Like
Probably.
if the voice actor's actual name is Janusz, and I did not mean for that. It just, I went on Fiverr and looked through all of them like, okay, this guy's good. That's a sad thing on there. It's like Polish, American, Russian, whatever. Everybody's rates are super low. It's just, I guess it's a flooded market, but good God. Just so y'all know, like, if I pay anybody to do anything on Fiverr, I'm giving them a huge tip. So it's like the voice acting I want to do is, it's like, that comes out to $14. I'm like, God,
The hell it does.
Jesus. Yeah, I would never. I'd be like, oh, that's a good deal. Thank you. And then just, no. I'm excited more than anything to work with some Polish voice actors. I want to keep learning Russian, but I wouldn't mind learning how to pronounce everything in Polish correctly. Even if I can't do the grammar. I noticed a little uptick in Polish viewers recently. Or at least a lot more people like coming in and asking like, oh, do you want to learn Polish? Or are you more interested? It's like, wow, I didn't know there were people in here that could facilitate that learning environment. I've looked at it. It's not hard. I'm getting to where, like, when I find a word that's weird, I'll put it over to Google Translate, and before I click play, I'll guess at what it sounds like, and I'll get it right most of the time. You know, I've spent maybe 1 hour learning Polish, but I think it would be neat. My character, Frederick Fox, was originally a Polish immigrant in the original draft of Drug War. There's going to be a scene where he literally comes over on a boat when he's like 8 years old. You learn Russian just because... I've spent the last 3 years learning Russian on and off. And I've loved the language and the culture all my life. It's just something I wanted to do. Okay. So if I wanted to do that from scratch, this might be a trick you could use, Rex.
I'm looking.
You got these little lines that this is as thin as they get, but I want them to be thinner. Get back to where they were. I'll just draw lines next to them. You can go in on sculpt and set it to strength.
Oh.
And kind of do that. But the quick way to do it, just with your lines here, is just click the button to use pressure-based strength. And have the curve set up. You got to set it up kind of because you have a different pressure curve for line thickness than you do for strength. They have their own pressure curves. So see, I can just go whoop, like that. You set the curve, if you set it just right. So I can just put this right here and scoot it over and delete the other one. Like just click one little button, just doop. This little guy up here. And it's per brush too. So you have a brush where even if you hit that, you don't want it to change it, it's not going to. Which is pretty nice. Jeez. I think that just upped my game a little bit. Damn. Instead of just like the flat color. When you just want to go back to the flat color again, you just turn the pressure off and it just stays a thick line. God, I love this fucking program. It's like Wrinkle Lines, the HD remaster. That's all you do, you just go along them and replace them with nicer looking lines, roughly in the same spot. Damn. Don't go so ham on them, honey. Maybe Leon has the tiniest little smirk. Everybody loves when people draw Leon and he's got this little thing. I can't do it. There is a completely separate fan base for Leon Kowalski. Like in Japan, there is like this, like he has almost a cult following. Not like Gadget level, but there are people that like Leon eating like fancy cooking and making cooking, and some people have him being part of the cooking for some weird reason. But I'm not talking about Japan being, y'all know about the Gadget cult or whatever, like the Russian dudes that like worship Gadget Hack Wrench from Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Yeah, that's old news. But holy shit, the fucking video of the copium. To use the parlance of our times. I haven't saved in a while. Yeah, that's Leon.
really good, dude.
Thank you. I've got to put a texture on the table. But other than that, this is about it. Filter to procedural. I don't want no texture based. There we go. Does the lizard character lose his tattoos when he sheds his skin? That's a good question. I have no idea. That'd be really cool.
I would say no.
I mean, like when you get a sunburn and shed your skin, does it make your tattoos disappear?
No, it's definitely not good for your tattoos. But when you think about it as well, like what if every 7 years, like your like every cell in your body is like totally different than what it was before? It's like the version of you 7 years ago is long gone. Does not exist on a cellular level.
Like the ship of Theseus or whatever kind of concept.
Yeah, exactly. But your tattoos are still there. So like, you know, that's just so I would say that now, not to speak for you, but if I had to think about it in a scientific way, that the tattoos would still be there. They might have to get them touched up every like 10 years or something, but
cool. I like this texture. Just using geometry nodes.
Whoa. Yeah. It's like marble. Panda, do not spoil it, but no, I have not seen the latest. Because my roommate and I
still going through
were
the
watching
last
it
season.
every other Saturday. Dude, I need you to catch up.
I don't know.
You have no idea.
You can do that tonight if you want.
Absolutely.
I hope. Oh my god. Well, thank you, Wolfstar. Like, I'm. In a perfect world, I would like for this to be like a 90-minute movie. Or even just an hour. An hour would be great. I'd love for this episode to be an hour. There's so much of the story I'm going to have to cram into the previously segment. Oh yeah, this guy, so this is what I wanted to do with him.
Hola.
Hello.
Would tattoos even work on lizards like it does on mammals? I don't know. I don't know. This is, hey Bubba. This is space animal world, the lizard ladies have breasts. They give birth to babies. They don't lay giant eggs. The way my animal people are genetically is they're all very close to human, except for in the head area and obviously the tail area. So I've already had like 20 people ask me about the female hyenas in my cartoon, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Don't ask me stuff like that. That's no. Even if I was, you'd never know. Like, I just know. Falco doesn't get a girlfriend and then go sit on a giant egg when she has to work her shift at the grocery store.
Spit up into the baby bird mouth and shit. Like, digest their food for them and regurgitate it.
That's like some shit you do in prison. Some dude like chewing up a honey bun and then like hanging over his bunk and be like, "Open up, bitch. Time to play mama bird." It's like it's the only, like, the prison bitch, like the only thing he's allowed to eat is food that's been chewed up by his.
They all call him Baby Bird.
Yeah, little baby bird told me you're thinking about trying to escape.
Open up.
Wow, I hate it.
Time to play mama bird.
Why does that have to be a honey bun?
Well, that's the only prison food I could think of. Okay, like
I know,
a
but
cornbread
makes it
square.
so visceral.
I'd rather it be a honey bun than like creamed corn or fucking fava beans or some shit. Oh god. No, you never. What's it called? A doo-wop. I learned how to make a doo-wop when I was in jail. So, on the days that you get a peanut butter cookie, you go to commissary and get a honey bun, and you drip a little bit of water on the peanut butter cookie and smear it around on the honey bun like a paste. And that's what a doo-wop is. Have a good time at work, Cactus. Don't be a stranger. I'm too old for another jail arc. No, thank you. I had a photo. Hold on. I'm trying to think. I had a picture. I'm a genius. Searching my friend's thing for the word parents. I do not have a canon picture of Reese's wife, or Case and Reese's wife, Mrs. Reese, but I do have a picture of pre-op Reese with his parents before he was snatched up to be a bodyguard. So when he lives in the snow biome. You want to see a picture of Reese before he had his cybernetic implants? And with his mother and father. Rex, did you ever see this one?
I think so. It's kind of
know.
like the yeah. I've seen this one. It's really cute.
Wholesome.
That
I
is
really like his
Reese's
mom.
mom and dad. Obviously, there was a fluke somewhere.
You know, if my dad were still alive, that would be like looking at a picture of an adult me with my parents, because they are literally. My mom is definitely that tall, and my dad was just a half an inch shorter than she was.
Reese looks like he was one of those like 16-pound babies, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Well, what do you do every morning?
I get up and I help the little children cross the bridge.
It's like fairy tale shit. That sounds like the guy who's just like,
If you solve my riddle, I will let the little children cross the bridge. If you do not solve my riddle, I shall eat them.
God.
yeah, he's a big dude. This is a photograph from a non-made scene in episode 2. There's a tiny little photo on his very small quarters next to Andros's office. I actually modeled his bedroom in that office too. But anyway, yeah, I don't have a picture of his wife. That's the best thing that I can offer for now. I thought about having a little thing with them in episode 3. Just like a little scene, like in the previously. The previously segment in the cartoon is always roughly 1 minute long. Let me confirm that. I'm curious. Umie. So
Previously on a Fox.
okay, from
Previously on a Fox in Space.
20 seconds to so a minute and 5 seconds. The previously segment in episode 1 is a minute and 5 seconds. We're getting close to 500,000 views on episode 2. Hell yeah. In episode 2, all right, let's see the previously for this.
Previously.
Starting at 30 seconds.
Yeah, sure. It's
Exactly a minute and 5 seconds. Exactly the same. So from the moment that the character says previously to the cut to black where it does the woo 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 whoom thing is exactly 1 minute and 5 seconds in both episodes. That's crazy. give or take a second margin of error. I'm just kind of eyeballing it, but
I'm gonna hop off here, Fred. I can hit the hay.
nah.
Well, poop.
Oh, don't make it wet. Damn it.
Oh god, this is the worst day of my life. Oh, it got worse.
Oh, on that brown note, Greg. You have a
Yeah,
good night.
you have a good one, dude.
Bum, 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 boom.
This is the most annoying guy I've ever seen.
Bye.
I'll go upstairs. Let me go upstairs and hug Greg. It takes me twice as long to get out of my chair now because 2 days of gym has
Jesus is in control.
racked my body with sore pain. I'm doing it. I'm a gym wolf now. I went to the gym yesterday. We went for a straight hour. I ruined my arms. Like to just reach forward all the way to the top of my soundboard and hit a button to extend my arm until they're both parallel it sucks. It's like bruise pain. It's not like, I cut myself or anything. It's just, it feels like everything around my elbows, my shoulders, and my titties it's just a giant bruise. That's what it feels like. But yeah, I've gone 2 days now in a row, and I'm gonna go tomorrow. And I know my legs and everything are gonna be sore as hell, but I'm still gonna go. If I can't, if I wake up tomorrow and I'm in horrible pain, I'll take a heel day. But I think the soreness in my arm muscles and everything will be better after a day or two. Point is, I'm going to keep doing this. I want to get cut. By New Year's, I want to have abs and be cut. I know it's hard to do in 8 months, but if I'm just halfway there by New Year's, that's good enough. That's good, as long as I'm better than where I am now.
That's what matters.
Yeah, when me and Greg go both days, we've each got a full bottle of water, and we work out until the water's gone. Which, the first day, it was almost a full hour, and today it was 40, 45 minutes, something like that. But that was going in and working out when we're both painful and swollen and sore from everything that we did the day before. The more that we do this, the less this is gonna happen. I'll be gooning in the gym. I'm gooning at home. Gooning at the library. It's like not having sex with a beautiful woman, just gooning. I'm gooning day and night at the 7-Elevens. It doesn't matter where you are, you're just gooning. You just lay there, becoming man and beast, becoming one with your erections, going you
Holy
gooning.
shit. I can't stop thinking about a gooning Arnie.
Who is your daddy and how does he goon?
Go hug Greg.
Turn the gooning down now. Goon your ass to Mars. Goon your ass to Mars. I live for the pump, but I always set aside some extracurricular times for the goon. I live for the goon on the side. It's the sidecar to the perfect single malt scotch known as the pump. Then you have a sidecar. You have a scotch chaser. It's the goon. Live for the pump. Stay for the goon. Come for the pump. Stay for the goon.
All right, I'll be right back.
I'm sitting in a very different position and not working anymore after all of that. That was That's too much. To collect myself. Go goon with Greg. BRB gooning.
I'll be gooning.
I'm apologizing to Fred in advance, but I personally need to step away and make my dinner.
Good
And I
luck,
will probably.
I believe in you.
Thanks, buddy. I'll be back in 30 minutes to an hour. Goodbye. I'm still here, but I am going to go make dinner. Bye.
Okay.
I'm here! Wait, where'd Rex Fox go?
He just went to go and make dinner.
I'll be right back. All right, before you go. Is that me? Is this? Yeah, here we go. I just. I have a button with 54 farts on it. And I
Jesus is in control, dude.
Jesus is in control, dude. And here I am. Now it's a goofy button. And this moment begins.
Sorry I'm late. I gave myself a camel toe and not the Dorothy Hamill kind.
I'm back.
Matt, what are those glasses with the white point and black background with no means screw Reese wearing? They're cybernetic enhancements. They're the early versions of what the soldiers in episode 1 later have. The soldiers in episode 1, the red visor things, they're more advanced, and it doesn't involve removing the eyeballs of the person.
Give yourself a chest camel toe by lifting screws and nuts right under your chin.
If you're wondering what that is, go to YouTube and type in "Welcome to My Home" Part 1 or Part 2. Just watch both of them. Being born in the wrong era is a state of mind. There were lots of people in medieval times that looked back hundreds and hundreds of years before them and thought, woof, I've got 4 walls around our city and food that we get to cook every night with spices or whatever. I'm glad I didn't live back then. There's always somebody that's got it better and worse than you, no matter who you are. Unless you're literally born into the mouth of a crocodile or some shit, then yeah, that's about as short of a ride as you can get. I always feel like that. I'm like, oh my God. Referencing the guys who don't have their... Oh. Okay. I I was speaking like literally. I'm sorry. But, I mean, it still applies to Venomians and Cornerians. But this is the thing. Andros later on not only improves the technology to where people don't have to have their eyes removed, but he is also working on and successfully creating the technology to replace missing eyeballs. He's gotten to the point. Oh, you had to Taco Bell. I can't imagine what Taco Bell ads are like now. But hey, welcome to the stream. We just hang out. I draw and doodle stuff for episode 3. Moving a little slow today because it's my second day at the gym. Second day is always the worst. Anyone can get the motivation to go to the gym. Anybody will do, oh, I'm gonna do it. I got my towel and my rock spiders. I'm gonna go get on the treadmill. And you do, and you have a full, good, satisfying day of working out, like a full hour just blasting it. And then you wake up the next day and you're in pure hell. And you're like, oh, I can't. Rock spiders, like the water shoes, the little slip-on beach shoes or whatever. Water shoes. We called them rock spiders. But yeah, you get up on that second day and you're like, oh, well, this will be a break day. And I need to call sign Kingfisher. Thank you for the sub as well. I appreciate it. But you get up on the second day and you're so sore because you worked out a little too much on the first day. But work out about half of what you think you should on the first day and do it up. I always make the mistake when I go and I'm like, I'm listening to some funk playlists tonight. I'm going to go hard. And I do. And then I wake up the next day. Like even just taking a shirt off is torture. My voice sounds very familiar. Oh, I'm the guy working on a Star Fox cartoon. If you watch the Star Fox cartoon, I mean, the one that I'm working on right now, I don't know where else you would most likely hear it from. I want to get myself just into shape first, and then I'm gonna work out. Like
build your foundation.
Or I got it backwards, I think. Get myself into the shape where I can start building muscle. I've got to get my endurance up. I've got to get to where I can go more than 10 minutes on an elliptical.
Yep.
It's possible that his brother's got a different design up. Ow, a design under there. I'm extremely out of shape. I'm like 195 pounds average. I mean, I'm not fat, I'm not overweight. I just have a little flab and my arms look like noodles. I want to get cut. I want to look like the way that my voice sounds. I want to be able to take my shirt off at the pool and people go, ew, hey.
Instead of, ew, hey.
Yo, put that bag back on. Fucking Fox for Adventure Time. Wow. But I'll see. We'll see how it works out.
Take the zinc magnesium supplement.
I wonder what my T count is. Oh no, I have low T. I'm working up to being a gym wolf. I'm a gym weenie right now. I've only been 2 days. But I didn't bullshit around. I worked. My active heart rate is like 180. It's super high. I don't know, when I get up there, like it works pretty fucking high. It's between 160 and 180.
Excellent!
But keep it there. Like I don't like hurt when I'm done. Like my muscles are sore, but I feel like I did something. Swole Wolf. You're probably talking about our buddy Billy. Low salt diet. Yeah, I'm weaning myself off of sugar. Like, I mean, that's not hard for me. I drink carbonated water drinks every day. Like, just not even like Diet Coke or anything. I'm talking about like Perrier. It's just water with carbonated or carbonation in it. Oh my God, that makes it fat. I don't put any sweeteners in my coffee. Black or 1 cream or 1 milk. That's it. I don't do the sugar. People that need sugar in their coffee are babies. I do now, like when I have coffee now, I open like 1 little creamer. You might even call me a baby for that. Oh yeah, let me get a double there, bud. Choice. Anyway, where are we at on this picture? I think this is just about done. I think there needs to be a background, though. What did the first one look like? There. I don't know where the full picture is. This is roughly it. It's not going to be the opening thumbnail. It's just a concept picture. The opening thumbnail for episode 3 will have to be like a movie poster or something. It's gonna have to be something super epic. Yeah, so this is Janusz Kowalski. This is the father. And this is Stanislav and Pyotr. These are the two older brothers of the Kowalski clan. And this is a family friend, Nikolai. And this is Leon. And this is Wolf O'Donnell. I really like how the dad turned out. I really like him. I hope the voice actor enjoys working on this. But yeah, I just thought it would be neat to have like a little parallel between these two. Cause it's all like, aha, Fox McCloud, he's getting his like always. But then it's like, go. Now it's me. But this happened first. Like, Wolf O'Donnell, when he was 18 and left home to do all this outlaw stuff, he was not as tough as he thought he was. And got into a group of people who did not necessarily like him or his kind. But he performed and gained respect. Like he wasn't like a scoundrel and like double-crossed everybody. Like he was really, 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 really good with the Kowalski family, and they took care of him. He has a great respect for Leon and his father, and even his dumb brothers. They're not dumb like stupid, but they're just kind of mean a little bit. Nikolai is mean to him at first, but then when Wolf pulls out the little piece of paper and recites the thing in broken Polish that he studied and memorized for a month. Well, it took him a good bit. That's kind of a cool texture. It now. Render! That is a good render. There we go, there's the 4K render. Alright, baby, oh yeah. I'm really happy with how that turned out. No, again, this is just promotional art. But I am gonna have to open up Vegas and add the thing. Mom. You'll have to give me a moment. I think that Blender is unhappy with me. Wow. Come on, Blender! Do something, please! Oh my god, what was it doing? I hope that didn't override anything. Oh, it's saved. Is it 1018? Okay, I guess it, well, that's weird. Well, if those two don't appear, you are going to see another lemur from the Ekblade collective. Because there is a scene where he calls them, and is this what I'm looking for? Okay. All right. Wolf with Kowalskis. Dexter's lab had puppets.
Puppet Pal Mitch and Puppet Pal Clam.
What were their names?
Mitch and Clam.
Mitch and Clem. I didn't know.
And they would do the bonk joke bit all the time. Yeah. They would bonk each other in front of children all the time. It was disgusting.
Чего, блин? Oh, I did like this. The Russian dub. I want to put that on. Did I save that video? I don't think I did. I'm going to. I'm going to download it right now. Очень круто. Я учусь говорить по-русски уже 2 года. А могу понимать почти все. Очень большое спасибо за поддержку. I misspelled. Glad that you enjoyed. Very much waiting more. Продолжение. Неадекват. Рекорды. Alright, is it done? Did it download? Is it still? Oh, is it not? Oh. There it is. Okay. Let's put it on. Damn. They even got like another thing for it. I haven't seen this in like a year or two. Hell yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Just cause. Раньше на Лис в космосе.
Ранее Fox in Space.
У нас завтра охранная миссия, во время которой мы можем умереть. А вы, парни, тут в видеоигры играете.
Эй, никто завтра не умрет.
Да, Фокс прав, Пеппи. В смысле, мы просто обеспечиваем охрану на Фортуне. Что пойдет не так?
Так, неужели это Фокс Маклауд?
Попади в меня, если сможешь.
Пеппи, сколько лет, сколько зим?
Вам, ребята, лучше развернуться и улететь. Не думаю, что вам стоит злить моего дядю.
О, а вот и гвоздь программы, Старвульф.
Этого не может быть!
Все твои дружки вышли из игры, Вульф. Не заставляй меня тебя сбивать.
Ну, давай же.
Если не вынести Старфокс из строя, то нам всем придется отчитываться перед Андросом.
Я знаю, где будет Фокс Маклауд через 4 дня. От него же. Когда мы были соседями в академии, он рассказал мне о старом памятнике в пустыне, который он посещает каждый год в один и тот же день, который будет в эти выходные.
Да неужели?
Да неужели?
Руки вверх, Маклауд. Спускайся вниз медленно.
It is such a good job on this. I think so. I mean, I can't like tell. I don't know what Russian voice acting sounds good or not, but it sounds pretty cool to me. Первая серия. Не звоните. Зовите.
Медленней.
Медленнее.
Охренеть. Это реально он.
Двигай вперед, Маклауд.
Это реально он.
Эй, Шкет, помнишь меня? Твоего большущего фаната.
So good. Sounds like they had fun with it. Well, I didn't get with these people. They just did it. Which I'm totally open for. Absolutely. Well, there's so many. There's a bunch of different dubs. There's a Chinese dub. There's a Japanese dub. Метью Гафорда.
Исходя из полномочий, данных мне Корнерианско-Веномским договором, я требую арбитраж в качестве нейтральной стороны.
Статья, на которую ты ссылаешься, относится только к военному
Генерал
персоналу,
Корнерианской армии Пеппер подтвердит, что я капитан в...
который является военнопленным. Ты, Маклауд, капитан или кем бы ты ни был, в настоящее время не являешься военнопленным.
Тогда как бы вы это назвали? Похищение?
Это лишь стандартная процедура задержания. Поэтому мы забрали твои ботинки, ремень, рубашку и тому подобное.
Ты что, думаешь, я собираюсь повеситься? Стоп, я что, должен повеситься? Куда вы меня везете?
Да ладно, это все нужно для всеобщей безопасности. Не трогай решетку.
Безопасности? Я был на пути к памятнику, чтобы отдать дань уважения. Крылья закрыты, пушки не заряжены. Чем ты меня вообще сбил? Я не видел ничего подобного.
Да, это небольшое улучшение. Эти ребята просто не хотели упускать шанс.
Куда вы меня везете?
Шанс.
Да, я хотел как раз об этом сказать. Мы
везем тебя к Андросу.
К Андросу?
К Андросу!
О, боже.
О, боже!
Насколько я понимаю, у него, скорее всего, есть предложение для тебя. Так что считай, что тебе очень повезло.
Поверишь или нет, он
So
действительно
good.
типа фан. Даже сейчас, после того, как вы, ребята, облажались на Фортуне.
Мы просто делали нашу работу.
А я просто делаю свою.
Я просто делаю свою. Hell yeah.
Да уж, могу поспорить, что именно это он
So
вам
cool. I
сказал.
can actually understand most of this.
Если что-то
Great.
понадобится, я буду на мостике.
Хорошо.
Мостики. Like the name for like a...
Лады, я ждал, пока мы останемся наедине, чтобы попросить это. Думаю, так будет вежливей. Можешь показать мне свои ноги?
Ты серьезно?
Показать
Знаешь,
свои
люди говорят,
ноги.
слухи ходят, мне правда любопытно.
А просто на слово поверишь, что у меня нет роботизированных ног?
Да я правда хотел, но... Можешь сделать это для меня хоть один разок. Я правда хочу знать наверняка.
Ладно. Видишь? На все 100% из мяса.
Да, похоже на то.
100% meat?
Я просто показывал ему свои...
I mean, I get it.
Я полностью поддерживаю, что бы это ни было. Я не осуждаю. Короче, Сардж хочет вас видеть в 7-м доке через 5 минут. Мы встречаем Андроса в Саргассо Лаунж.
Так значит, мне его еще и вести, да?
Просто убедись, что он под контролем и что там еще положено.
Под контролем.
Ну, там под прицелом или
Под
что-то.
контролем.
Увидимся там.
I haven't made the audio-only version yet.
Мне это понадобится?
Нет.
Окей. Ведь если будешь вытворять что-то, я могу просто сломать тебе шею, понял?
Пофиг, я не буду создавать проблем. Можно уже получить свою одежду обратно? Ну или хотя бы ботинки. Ну уже.
Видишь ли, ты мог бы, но... Тогда мы должны вернуться на Пейптон.
Ой, только не говори мне, что ты...
Я аккуратно сложил твои вещи в углу грузового отсека. Но PC и Вибер все выбросили до того, как мы отправились.
Это такое ребячество.
Да. Тогда, думаю, стоит смотреть под ноги.
Эй, ты видел Фокса?
Не.
Походу его не было целый
Мобильный
день.
штаб.
Ты не знаешь, где бы он мог быть?
Не,
Что ты сказал?
Ребят.
Тогда, думаю, стоит смотреть под ноги.
Мобильный штаб Старфокс.
Эй, ты видел Фокса?
Не.
Походу его не
Oh,
было
there's like
целый
two
день.
Spanish
Ты
versions,
не
I
знаешь, где
think.
бы он мог быть?
Не, я только проснулся.
Ха. Эй, Пеппи, вот сюда!
Да, подожди минуту.
Сделай эту компьютерную штуку.
В смысле, системную логику?
Да, пофиг.
Не, пусто.
Лады, что тебе?
Ты сегодня видел Фокса?
Нет, я его давно не видел. А он ушел?
Его Арвин пропал. Он не оставлял записки или еще чего.
Thank you, Saucebot. Much appreciated. The 20 twin.
Следующая
I love you too.
Саргассо Лаунж. Наслаждайтесь отдыхом.
Боже, Ноги уже дубовые.
Так выпей немного виски со мной. Это должно тебя согреть.
Спасибо, но я не пью.
Спасибо, я не пью.
Ну, в общем, слушай. Ребята, что тут тусуются, немного недолюбливают Корнерию. Так что советую держать рот на замке, если хочешь выбраться живым.
О, поверь мне, я не потеряю хладнокровие в баре с забитым веномскими наемниками.
Глянь, глянь.
Веномский.
Видал? Я же говорил, это Стар Фокс.
Ой, да ради бога! Мое имя Фокс Маклауд. Стар Фокс, моя команда, не имя.
Все в полном порядке. Все под
Всё
контролем.
в полном
Просто
порядке.
продолжайте веселиться.
It's so good.
А ты разве не дружил с этим лисом?
Я не знаю. Какого хрена ты творишь, если хочешь свалить отсюда?
Нет, я серьезно. Сколько можно? Неужели так сложно просто запомнить мое имя? Я просто не понимаю, чего тебе на... Эй, чем могу помочь?
А, да, он не со мной, ты не подумай.
Так, так ты правда Стар Фокс?
Ты правда
Да, конечно. Как хочешь.
Лады, есть ли что-нибудь еще, что мы не посмотрели?
Я проверю его исходящие логи по барику.
Да, проверь их.
Нет, ничего.
Он не говорил, что собирается куда-либо.
Уверен?
Не, ничего на ум не приходит. Но вы знаете, как быстро у меня все вылетает из памяти.
О,
Сбавь обороты, Слиппи.
Памятник.
Памятник?
А, да, точно, это же сегодня.
По-моему, я чего-то...
Это штука, куда Фокс летает каждый год. Он просто на Пейптуне, вот и все.
Ну так он даже на звонки не отвечает. Слиппи, подымай системные журналы для его Арвинг.
Я сделал это полчаса назад. Ничего нового.
Ну, просто проверь его еще раз.
Ой-ой.
Да, не к добру это. Фалка, ты должен, наверное...
Уже как раз собирался, старина. Слиппи, подготовь мой Арвин.
Конечно.
Вольф, знаешь, я в курсе, что вся эта
The-
соперничество между нами длится
The
еще с самой Академии.
adaptation
Я
is
понимаю,
really
это
good.
Но я бы никогда не подумал, что ты помог организовать что-то вроде этого.
Из-за тебя я и мои друзья потеряли много денег, Шкет. Нельзя сказать, что этого не стоило ожидать.
И ты думаешь, что все проблемы решатся, если ты сдашь мне Андросу? Очнись ты.
Эй, не сердись на меня. К тому же, я единственная причина, по которой ты сейчас не в наручниках.
О, я так благодарен, что ты разрешил мне не париться.
Thank you for your help.
Просто такое чувство, что я нужен ему мертвым.
Ну, если бы он так хотел, то тебя бы тут даже сейчас и не было. Думаю, он просто хочет поговорить о том, что случилось на Фортуне. Так, улыбаемся и машем. Он идет.
Так, это Андрос.
Фокс Маклауд. Ну, где мои манеры? Так волнующе, наконец-то. Встретиться лично.
О, поверьте, я взволнован не меньше вашего. Слушайте, если вы хотите поговорить о чем-то, не возражайте пойти куда-нибудь, где есть ковер. Видите ли, на мне нет обуви, а пол леденящий и очень...
Где его остальная одежда?
Ну, видите ли, сэр, тут такое случилось.
Фалка, ты видишь, что там внизу?
Я нашел его Арвинг. Он поврежден. Вижу следы. Выглядит как у Веномской армии.
А, черт, это то, чего я боялся. Я постараюсь запустить зонд, чтобы просканировать, если
О,
еще...
нет.
Что там, ты нашел его?
Нет. Но где бы он ни был, я уверен, ему не сладко.
That's pretty great. Man. That's pretty great. I'll pick one. No, scanning. Sure, why not? I'm all right with it. Sí que puedes. Yeah, hold on. Think this is the right one. I'm just making sure. Give me just a sec. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, I think this is the one. Because there's like 3 other ones. I just picked the one that had the most views. I liked them all and left nice comments. Can you hear it now?
Previamente en Un zorro en el espacio.
Tenemos una misión de seguridad mañana donde gente puede morir. ¿Y ustedes están acá jugando videojuegos?
Hey, nadie va a morir mañana.
Fox tiene razón, Peppy. Quiero decir, es solo una misión de seguridad en Fortuna. ¿Qué puede salir mal?
Sábado gigante.
Derríbame si es que puedes. Peppy, ¿cuánto tiempo sin verte?
Chicos, les sugiero que regresen por donde vinieron porque realmente no quieren enfadar a mi tío.
Ah, justo lo que necesitaba ver. Star Wolf.
¡Esto no puede estar pasando!
Todos tus amigos están fuera del juego, Wolf. No hagas que te disparen.
Oh, vamos. Si no ponemos a Star Fox fuera del juego, estaremos en problemas con Andros.
Yo sé dónde estará Fox McCloud en 4 días, totalmente por su cuenta. Cuando compartimos cuartos en la academia, me dijo que él iba a ese memorial en el desierto, el mismo día, cada año, que casualmente es este fin de semana.
Si eso es verdad.
¿Qué es eso?
Es fin de semana.
Manos arriba, McCloud. Baja aquí despacio.
Nice. Very nice.
Good luck.
Apunten.
Despacio.
Apunten.
A la mierda. Realmente es él.
Sigue caminando, McCloud.
Hey, chico, ¿me recuerdas? ¿Tu más grande admirador?
De acuerdo a lo estipulado en los tratados de Cornelia y Venom, estoy en mi derecho a solicitar a un tercero en esta situación.
El artículo que cita solo aplica para personal militar.
El general Pepper de la Armada Cornelia te confirmará que yo soy un capitán.
Que son prisioneros de guerra.
Más grande
Un McLaren,
admirador.
capitán o lo que seas, no eres un prisionero de guerra.
Entonces, ¿cómo le llaman a esto? ¿Secuestro?
Es un procedimiento estándar de retención. Por eso te hemos quitado las botas, cinturón, camiseta y todo eso.
¿Qué? ¿Creen que voy a ahorcarme? Espera, ¿debería ahorcarme? ¿A dónde me llevan?
Vamos, sabes que es por la seguridad de todos. No toques estos barrotes.
¿Seguridad? Iba en camino a un memorial, a rendir mis respetos. A las cerradas, armas sin desplegar. ¿Con qué me dispararon? Nunca había visto algo así.
Sí, eso fue una pequeña mejora. Estos tipos no querían darte ninguna oportunidad.
¿A dónde me llevan?
Sí, estaba a punto de ir a eso. Nosotros, bueno...
Te llevaremos con Andros.
¡Andros! ¡Estás ¡Oh, cielos!
De algún modo...
¡Oh, cielos!
Si yo adivinara, creería que tiene una oferta en mente. Entonces, considérate afortunado.
Lo creas o no, él es un gran admirador tuyo. A pesar de que ustedes sabotearon todo el asunto de fortuna.
Solo hacíamos nuestro trabajo.
Y yo solo hago el mío.
Ah, no te preocupes, chico. Él solo quiere conocerte, es todo.
Sí, apuesto que eso es lo que dijo también.
Estaré en el puente de mando si me necesitas.
De acuerdo. De acuerdo. Quería esperar hasta que estuviéramos solos para preguntar. Este es mi yo amable. ¿Puedo ver tus piernas?
¿Hablas en serio?
Bueno, tú sabes, la gente habla, se crean rumores. Realmente soy solo curioso.
¿No puedes tomar mi palabra de que no tengo piernas robóticas?
Realmente me encantaría, pero... ¿Puedes hacer esto por mí solo esta vez? Tengo que estar seguro.
De acuerdo.
Solo esta vez.
¿Ves?
Only this
Son
time.
100% auténticas.
Sí, así parece.
Yo solo estaba,
Yo no estaba,
mostrando mis...
solo-
él
no.
solo quería que-
Hey. Yo apoyo completamente esto, sea lo que sea. No los juzgo. Como sea. Sarge los quiere en el muelle 7 en 5 minutos. Nos reuniremos con Andros en el Salón Sargazo.
Entonces también lo traigo a él, ¿eh?
Solo asegúrate de que esté bajo control y todo eso.
Bajo control.
Sí, apúntale o lo que sea. No lo sé. Nos vemos.
Voy a necesitar esto.
No.
Oh, de acuerdo. Porque, sabes, si tratas algo solo puedo romperte el cuello, ¿sabes?
Como sea, no será un problema. ¿Puedes darme el resto de mi ropa? O por lo menos los zapatos. ¡Vamos!
Verás, podrías, pero... Tendríamos que regresar a Papetoon.
Dime por favor que tú no.
Yo junté tus cosas cuidadosamente en la esquina de la línea de carga, pero Peach y Weaver tiraron todo antes de despegar.
Eso es tan infantil.
Sí, solo camina con cuidado, supongo.
That's so great.
Oye, ¿has visto a Fox?
No.
Al parecer ha estado fuera todo el día. ¿Tienes idea de dónde puede estar?
No, me acabo de levantar.
¡Hey, Pepi! ¡Ven aquí!
Sí, dame un minuto.
Pasas esa cosa con la computadora.
¿Te refieres al registro de sistema?
Sí, como sea.
No, nada.
De acuerdo, ¿qué pasa?
¿Has visto a Fox hoy?
No, no lo he visto desde hace un rato. ¿Salió?
Su Arwin no está, pero no dejó ningún tipo de mensaje o algo.
Siguiente parada, Salón Sargazo. Disfrute su estadía.
¡Cielos! El piso está helado.
Bueno, toma algo de whisky conmigo. Eso te calentará un poco.
Gracias, pero no bebo.
Eso está...
I'd love to guest
Bueno,
star in one of these dubs.
El tipo de personas que ronda por aquí
Russian
no
or
es
Spanish?
exactamente lo más amigable de Cornelia, así que te sugiero que no hagas una escena si quieres salir en una pieza de aquí.
Confía en mí. No perderé la calma en un bar lleno de mercenarios venomianos.
Mira, mira.
Oh, no jodas.
¿Ves? Te dije
No
que era
jodas.
Star Fox.
Por el amor de Dios.
¿Pero qué estás?
Fox McCloud es mi nombre. Star Fox es el nombre de mi equipo, no mi nombre. Dios,
¿Pero qué estás?
Fox McCloud es mi nombre. Star Fox es el nombre de mi equipo, no mi nombre.
Es el nombre de mi equipo, no mi nombre.
Todo está bien.
Mira.
Oh, no jodas.
¿Ves? Te dije que era Star Fox.
Por el amor de Dios.
¿Pero qué estás?
Fox McCloud es mi nombre. Star Fox es el nombre de mi equipo, no mi nombre.
So good.
Todo está bien. Todo está
Todo
bajo
está
control.
bien.
Sigamos con las festividades. ¿eh?
Everything is good. Please, do not kill him today.
¿No solía ser amigo de ese zorro?
No lo sé.
¿Cuál diablos es tu problema? Si quieres salir vivo de...
No, estoy hablando en serio. ¿Esto es permanente? ¿Acaso nadie puede aprenderse mi verdadero nombre? Es que
Oye.
yo... ¿Qué es lo que... ¿Te puedo ayudar?
Sí, él no está conmigo o algo por el estilo.
Entonces, ¿eres Star Fox?
Sí, seguro, como sea.
Sí,
Está bien, ¿hay algo de lo que no hayamos pensado aún?
¿Puedo checar si cierre de sesión rápidamente?
Sí, haz eso.
No, nada.
Él no dijo nada de ir a alguna parte.
¿Seguro?
Nada que se me venga a la mente. Pero ya sabes cómo ha estado mi memoria últimamente.
¡Oh! El bebé...
Tranquilízate, Sleepy.
Tranquilízate, Sleepy.
Memorial.
El memorial.
Oh, es cierto, es verdad, eso era hoy.
Yo no lo re.
Esa cosa a la que Fox va cada año solo está en
Oh my
Puppetry.
God.
Eso es todo.
Bueno, no ha respondido a mis llamadas. Sleepy, vuelve a intentar el registro del sistema de su Arwin.
Lo acabo de hacer hace una hora. Nada nuevo.
Bueno, chécalo una vez más. Sí, eso no es bueno. Falco, creo que deberías...
Voy un paso adelante de ti, viejo. Sleepy, prepara mi Arwin.
Enseguida. Wolf, sabes, estoy consciente de toda esta rivalidad nuestra desde que estábamos en la academia. Lo entiendo, en serio, pero nunca pensé que ayudarías a orquestar algo como esto.
Echaste a perder un plan con mucho dinero de por medio, chico. No digas que no lo viste venir.
Y de alguna forma al entregarme a Andros estamos a mano. Abre el ojo.
Hey, no te enfades conmigo. Además, yo soy la razón por la cual no estás esposado ahora mismo.
Estoy tan agradecido de que me dejes despreocuparme. Solo tengo el presentimiento de que me quiere muerto.
Bueno, si te quisiera muerto, no estarías aquí ahora mismo. Creo que solo quiere hablar de lo que pasó en Fortuna. De acuerdo, sonrían todos. Aquí damos.
Entonces él es Andros.
Fox McCloud. ¿Dónde están mis modales? Es un regocijo finalmente conocerlo en persona.
Le puedo garantizar que el regocijo es todo mío. Mire, si quiere platicar conmigo, ¿le importaría si vamos a un lugar con alfombra? Verá que no tengo zapatos y el piso está muy frío y pegajoso.
¿Dónde está el resto de su ropa?
Bueno, señor, lo que pasó fue que...
Falco, ¿qué ves ahí abajo?
Encontré su Arwin. Está destruida. Hay un rastro. Parecen de una armada venomiana.
Ay, Dios. Eso es lo que me temía. Trataré de rastrear alguna nave que haya estado.
Oh, no.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Lo encontraste?
No, pero donde quiera que esté, no creo que lo esté pasando nada bien.
Okay. What? What? No! That is not the file that I clicked on. I just wanted my thing. Oh, it's still downloading. I can't get it. You're my family. Blue and red password dots. Where is it? So now as the blue bomber, and I can shoot the legs off Jeffrey Dahmer, kill a robot fish, kill a robot frog while I fly away on my robot dog. Mega Man! That was the shit. Y'all remember that?
前回までのスターフォックス。明日は警護の任務で人が死ぬかもしれんという時に、お前らはここでテレビゲームか。ああ、
Good old Brental Floss.
そうだ、フォックスの言う通りだぜ、ベッピー。要するにフィチナの警備だろ。何が起きるってんだ。おいや、フォックスマクラウドじゃないか。私を撃ち落とせるならやってみろ。久しぶりよな、ベッピー。
尻尾を巻いて逃げるがいい。おじさんを怒らせたくないだろ。ああ、会いたくなかった顔だ、スターウルフ。この私が。仲間は全員退散したぞ、ウルフ。俺に撃たせるな。
ああ、ちくしょう。スターフォックスを潰さなけりゃ、俺たちはアンドルフに喧嘩を売ることになる。
フォックスマクラウドが4日後に行く場所を知ってるぞ。一人きりだ。学校で部屋が一緒だった頃に、あいつは砂漠にある古い慰霊碑のことを話してた。毎年同じ日にそこに行くと、それが今週末なんだ。
それは本当か。
なんだあれは。
手を挙げろ、フォックスマクラウド。降りてこい。ゆっくりだ。目を離すな。
ゆっくりだ。
目を離すな。
マジかよ。本当にあいつだ。
歩くんだ、マクラウド。ようガキ、俺を覚えてるか？一番のファンだぜ。
一番 my favorite sushi roll.
Dubbing Creole.
That there, you Fox McCloud. Remember me, your biggest dude?
I'd love something like that. Oh Lord.
コーネリア・ベノム条約に基づいて第三者機関による仲裁を要求する。
貴様が言う条件は軍人以外には適用。
コーネリア軍のペパー
Why they didn't use the file I provided
誰が
though?
捕虜だと言った。貴様マクラウドが隊長だろうが何だろうが今は捕虜ではない。
じゃあなんて呼べばいいんだ。拉致監禁か。
こいつは普通の交流ってやつだよ。だからお前のブーツを脱がしてベルトもシャツも取り上げたんだ。
首をくくると思ってるのか。いや、くくった方がいいのか。何をする気だ。
おいおい、こいつは安全のためだろう。おう、棒には触るなよ。
安全？俺は慰霊碑に向かう途中だったんだ。追悼のために翼は閉じて武器も装備してない。どうして俺を撃ったんだ。こんなことは初めてだ。
そうだな。ちょいと事情が変わったんだ。こいつらは藁にもすがりたいらしくてな。
どこに連れて行く気だ。
ああ、俺もちょうど話そうと思ってたんだ。俺たちはそうだな。我々は貴様をアンドルフ様のもとに連れて行く。
アンドルフ？お前ら、まさか。
なぜだか貴様に敬意を示しているようだ。察するに何か提案することがあるのだろう。幸運に思うがいい。 信じようが信じまいが、あいつはファンみたいなもんだぜ。今だってお前らがフィチナでやらかしてくれた後でもな。
自分の仕事をしただけだ。
こちらも自分の仕事をするだけだ。ああ、焦るんじゃねえよ。ただお前に会いたいと、それだけだ。
ああ、お前が聞かされた言葉そのままなんだろうな。
何か必要なものがあればブリッジにいる。わかった。よーし、邪魔者がいなくなって危険のを待ってたんだ。これで気が晴れるぜ。足を見せてくれるか？
お前本気か？
ああ、わかるだろう。みんなが話して噂が流れてる。純粋に気になるんだ。
足は機械じゃないと言うだけじゃ信じられないのか？
そりゃあ信じてやりたいが一度でいいから見せてくれねえか？確認のためによ。
わかった。どうだ？ 100% そのままだ。
ああ、そうらしいな。
違う。ただ
こいつだ。
俺の。
やったな。
おいおい、俺は否定しないぞ。これが何だろうと追求はしない。まあいい。軍曹が5分以内にドック7に来いと。サルガソのラウンジでアンドルフ様に会う。
じゃあこいつも連れて行くってわけだな。
お前がこいつを管理して面倒を見ろよ。
管理する？
そうだ。銃でも何でも使え。知ったこっちゃね。じゃあな。
こいつを使う必要はあるか？
いや。
ああ、わかった。いいだろうな。妙な真似をしたら首をへし折るぞ。
何があろうが問題は起こさない。残りの服を返してもらおうか。それか靴だけでもいいだろ
う。いいが、だからパペトゥーンまで戻らなきゃならねえな。
まさかお前。
俺はきちんとカーゴベイの隅にしまっておいたんだがよ。PC とウィーバーが離陸する前に全部投げちまった。
そんな幼稚すぎる。
そうだな。足元には気をつけた方がいいぜ。おい、フォックス見なかったか？
いや。
一日中出かけてるみたいだな。どこにいるかわかんねえか？
いや、今起きたところだから。
おい、ペッピー、来てくれよ。
ちょっと待ってくれ。
あれやってくれ、あれ。コンピューターチェックなんとかだ。
システムログのこと？
そうだ。何でもいいから。
Do the
それで
コンピューターチェック。
いや、しばらく見とらんな。出かけたか？
I can tell this isn't just like some other cartoon's audio. Like they're actually kind of. He's like, yeah, which yeah is Japanese for no.
床が冷たすぎる。
だったらウイスキーでもちょいとやるか。そうすりゃ温まるだろう。
ありがとう。でも酒は飲まない。
そりゃ可愛らしい。
やめろ。
まあいい。覚えとけ。ここにたむろしている連中はコーネリアだけは気に入らないらしくてな。ここから生きて出たいなら面倒くは起こさない。
Well then why even come back? Get out of
Say
here.
hi. Okay.
な、あいつがスターフォックスだって。
勘弁してくれ。
I laughed so hard I logged out twice.
スターフォックスはチームだ。俺の名前じゃない。
何も問題はねえ。俺が手綱を握ってるんだ。気にせず楽しくやってくれ。お前、キツネ野郎と友達だったよな。
知らないよ。
一体何考えてやがんだ。ここから出たいな。
いや、俺は本気だ。これが続くのか。どいつもこいつも名前を覚えようとしないのが俺は。なんだ、いや、何か用事でも？
大丈夫だ。取り込み中とかそういうわけじゃ。お前、本当にスターフォックスか？
そうだよ。勝手にしろ。
そうか。他に何か見落としてることはあるか？
大急ぎで大金の確認をするよ。
やれよ。
何もない。
どこかに行くようなことは言っとらんかったな。
本当か？
ああ、何にも思い出せん。だが物覚えがここのところ。
うわ
落ち着けスリッピー。
慰霊碑。
慰霊碑？
ああ、そうだ今日だったのか。
それは
そいつのためにフォックスは毎年出かけるんだ。マペトゥーンにいる、それだけだ。
ああ、通信しても一向に返事が返ってこんがな。スリッピー、アーウィンのシステムロゴを出してくれ。
ちょうど30分前にもやったよ。他には何も。
じゃあもう一度確認してくれ。こいつは大変だ。ワルコ、お前が
先に行ってるぜ、おっさん。スリッピー、アーウィンを準備してくれ。
わかったよ。
ウルフ、なあ、アカデミーにいた頃から俺たちの間に敵対心のようなものがあったことは気づいている。ちゃんと分かってるんだ。でもお前が手を貸すなんて考えたこともなかった。
俺と連れから大金を巻き上げてくれたってんだぜ。身に覚えがないとは言わせねえ。
それで俺をアンドルフと顔を突き合わせるために引き渡そうと思ったのか。本気かよ。
おい、俺に切れるんじゃねえ。とにかく俺がいるからお前は手錠で繋がれてないわけだ。
ああ、すごく感謝してるよ。こんなにくつろがせてもらって。あいつは俺を殺そうとしている気がするんだ。
まあそうだとすればお前がここにいることはないだろうな。俺はフィチナで起きたことについて話したいだけなんだと思うぜ。よし、来るぞ、笑顔だ。
あいつがアンドルフ。
フォックス・マクラウド、歓迎できず申し訳ない。とても嬉しいよ。ついに会えて。
いや、こちらこそ本当に嬉しいよ。いいか、何か話したいことがあるんならカーペットの敷かれた場所に連れて行ってくれないか。ほら、靴も履いてなければ床は冷たいし、すごくベタベタしてる。
他の服はどこにある？その何が起こったかお分かりでしょうが。
ファルコ、下に何が見えとる？
ああいうを見つけた。ぶっ壊れてやがる。足跡がある。ベノボ軍らしいな。
なんと心配してたことだ。スキャンを実行して
マジかよ。
どうした？見つけたのか？
いや、だがどこにいたとしても楽しくやってるわけじゃねえだろうな。
Neato stuff. Where are you heading, Rex?
I'm just making dinner.
Oh.
Literally as my timer goes off, so I'll be back in 20 to 30.
That's not what I was trying to do. And if I undo here, it just freezes right now. So... Oh wait, okay, so... I have to apply those first. I'm an idiot. But it still decimates. That worked. Does it look? Yeah, there we go. Сейчас. Сейчас я покажу тебе ночь. Сейчас все спят, и никто не сможет сказать мне «стой». Сейчас. Сейчас. This is the Kowalski compound. I gotta tap a kidney. I'll be right back. That's right. That's right. Keep it going. What are you up to?
I'm just drawing.
What you drawing?
Just kind of doodling. Like nothing, not drawing anything in particular, just kind of shapes and cars and shit.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, I was just thinking about you.
Just woke up, 6 a.m. Like a perfect village man.
Like a grandpa.
We go to bed at 9 o'clock. Wake up at 3 in the morning. Go to the bathroom, flip through a few stories of our Reader's Digest. Go back to sleep. And wake up at 9:15.
Доброе утро.
Надеюсь, что все в порядке и нормально у тебя.
Right again. Just with better pronunciation.
Huh?
Try it again, but with better pronunciation. You can do better.
I was in the middle of swallowing something. My hands were sweaty. I wasn't paying attention that time.
Okay, I forgive you.
Доброе утро, мой лучший давний друг, Слава. Как ты себя чувствуешь? Надеюсь, что все в порядке и нормально у тебя. Лучше?
Much better.
I've been doing Wolf O'Donnell's voice so much tonight. I'm just like, dobre utro, последний герой. Slava, мой лучший давний друг. Как вы себя чувствуете? Надеюсь, что все в порядке у тебя. That is how Wolf would sound. Wolf does not, but this is the thing. Wolf is a great voice actor. He's a great impressionist. Wolf O'Donnell in my cartoon could do whatever he wanted if it involved charisma and confidence. Wolf has an unlimited amount of confidence in himself. If he was in a really bad situation, he'd still be able to be like, fuck. Like, I don't know, like, he's just like, they've got a bomb ticking down and there's like 15 seconds left and Pepe's trying to disconnect it. He wouldn't be all like, oh no, what are we gonna do? You're gonna fight. He'd just be like, you better light a fire under your ass. Well, you got 8 seconds left. You gonna do something? 4 seconds left. Oh boy, you bet. And then he stops it in time, and he's just like, that almost sucked, huh? Maybe if he was a little tipsy, he's a little more level-headed than that. But yeah, what Wolf is, I don't even know the word. I don't even have the words in my vocabulary to describe exactly what my version of Wolf O'Donnell is. But he is a very specific character, loosely based on me. Like, yeah, sure, a little bit. Like, I think every single character in my cartoon is loosely based on me or someone that I grew up with or someone that I knew in school or something. I'm pretty sure that's how every writer operates. You gotta write from what you know. Most everybody in my cartoon is saying something similar to something I've heard from people in my life. I don't know. Like coming back from the hair place with my ex and a very, very flamboyant man do his hair. It was $20. I got mine sheared. I had really long hair and I got it cut into a mullet. This was like 2007, 2008. His stepdad was taking us back. His mom was like, well, do you like it? What do you think? He's like, I think I paid that for $20 to run his fingers through his hair. And me and him both like busted out laughing. Like I wasn't even offended at all. It was like, that is such a dad thing to say. And yeah, like he got a very, very light trim. It looked exactly the same. Close to the same. A little more neat, but like, you know, a 10% adjustment, if you will. You know. This picture I'm looking for. Okay, interesting. I hit Alt-S to save this file, and it fucking minimizes Blender. Can I just... Yeah, it's just the save menu just doesn't come up. Okay, yeah, this is this is fucked up. I can't even save it. This is an image. I can go to this image and hit Alt-S and nothing happens. Image save does nothing. I did not want to deal with the fucking bug tonight.
What's wrong?
It's just not letting me save images. The save copy. Is that gonna work? No.
From renders?
Yeah, from the image editor, it won't let me save. Is there something that I haven't? Yeah, I hit save and nothing happens. So I'm gonna save and revert. God help my soul. I'm gonna put the percentage. What do you have the samples set at? Let's...
Are you using 3.6, right?
Yes.
Maybe that's the problem, because it's still in alpha or beta.
It's so chugging. Yeah, I'm definitely in the alpha. I'm the alpha. The alpha
That's why I
doesn't
need to use
have
stables.
to listen to the teacher. Here, where are we looking at here? So I'm going to do it at 25%, hit F12, go to the image editor. There we go. I hit Alt-S, nothing happens. You know, you go to image and save, and I click save, nothing happens. There's no window that pops up. Let me close Blender completely. Just completely. I think it's a dialog box issue. I'm going to render, going to the image editor. And there's the rendered image. I hit Alt-S, nothing happens. What is it? It says it's still rendering, but it's rendered. Freestyle Slava, you have freestyle lines turned on.
Really? I forgot about it.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Recommence with the festivities. Everything is just fine. I am where you know that I have not used freestyle lines since I think 2.8. I don't know.
Yeah, I just wanted to try it for myself.
Apparently my copy of Blender doesn't like it. Oh God, I'm so sore. I'm so sore right now. My arms and legs are singing to me in country. They're all just going, we hurt. That's what it feels like. I don't know. It's twanging. All right, I'm gonna try this one more time. Freestyle, unchecked. Yeah, that's why it wasn't saving, because it was stuck in rendering freestyle. Let me just test. No, if I'm that confident, I don't have to do a 20% size test. I'm just gonna do it.
Show it to me. Show it to me.
What was it he said? Or what was it we said? Sorry.
Show me his butt. Present to me his rosebud.
Unavoidable escalation of laughter. He's just like,
disgusting. Put it away.
all right, Alt S. There it goes. See, it works now. Kowalski compound.png. Sorry, I'm making my promotional art because I have Sony Vegas open. I will still use Sony Vegas lightly for image production, but for anything long range, no. Anything that's going to be like a video or something, I need Rex to teach me DaVinci Resolve.
Show it to me, Rex.
In front of
Spread your
everyone?
knowledge. Nay, spread him wider. Bring forth his ass, that I might peruse it. Learn of its most hidden secrets.
Too wide, too wide.
You just made it ugly. Now it's ugly, thank you. You've ruined it.
Rurnt. R-U-R-N-T. I am fucking R-U-R-N-T, boy.
I consumed too much absinthe.
Alright, I gotta insert a video thing. I'm over in Vegas right now, adding this in, so.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's right. I have to render this transparent. Hold on a minute. In the intro to episode 1, Will's pulling back and has mechanical connection between the stick and the control surface. It isn't fly-by-wire. I don't know what that means. I can't tell you. I don't know how spaceships work or flight sticks. Maybe there was a malfunction and Wolf. Maybe it's just a reaction You know, like when you're flying 800 miles an hour and you're about to crash into a mountain, you put your hands in front of yourself like, no! And like in every movie, they're like, no! Like, oh yeah, shield your face from the mountain coming at you at 850 miles an hour. They're part of the animation process I find the least fun to do. Setting up the 3D models. That's like pencil tests for me, basically. The 3D models behind the characters that I use for reference for lighting and shadows and drawing their proportions and faces and everything. Animating these to move around. I'm not horrible at it, I just don't like doing it. Is it not gonna... Oh, the compositor's doing it. Hold on. There.
Are you gonna have the background, the compound?
Yeah, that's why I was trying to get that figured out. I was just trying to render one fucking image of it. And yeah, you weren't around in Blender for freestyle lines. So, you know the line art modifier?
Yeah.
It did not used to be. There was a post rendering thing, like how it renders everything and slaps the grease pencils on with a mask. Originally, it would render everything, and then on a separate thing in front of all of that, it would render the line art. Is it basically the line art modifier, but you couldn't edit the geometry or anything. It only rendered when you hit F12. There's no way you could look at the lines in Blender for like 3 or 4 years that I used Blender. Or like 2 or 3 years, I guess. So it was like 2018, 2019, then around 2020 or so, the line art modifier came to be. And it was basically the same code as the freestyle lines, but you know what the line art modifier is now. Just imagine it being like, you have none of it, and then you tick a box for freestyle lines, and you set some variables, and when you hit F12, it renders your scene in 3D, and then it renders a 2D layer of the lines over like a script or something. And it was good. I use it for the train scene for the first part where James is in the first car with all the people. That was my first scene, but I think after that, sometime after the scene with Wolf driving his car and whatnot, the line art modifier came out. Is there a specific reason for them being that big? I don't know. Some of them look little, some of them look big. I've seen some of the R-Wings that look bigger than mine. They seem to change size. The ones in 64 were really small. The ones in Adventures were way bigger. No, I can't compare the sizes of the originals. We built the cockpit out. Matt built the cockpit. I put the Super Nintendo one around it with enough space inside of it for that cockpit view, and that's just the size it ended up being. Now let's look at it. Or not. Is it? I don't have. Oh, I'm not saving the file as RGBA, am I? Hold on a minute. Metadata. Oh, let's see. Because when you save, you have to set it to RGBA or it doesn't save an alpha channel. The file's more, but there we go. There we go. Okay, it's working now. It must be out of focus. Yeah, so just give me a second. I'm doing something in Vegas with the file. That actually looks really fucking good. Damn. I don't even think I need to do anything to that. But I do need some smoke. Fuck. I didn't think about that. Do I have a smoke thing? Atmospheric smoke, slow motion cigarette smoke. Oh Lord, if I could just copy it. There, I found it. We're good. That wasn't fucking hard, was it? It's actually pretty neat. All right, sorry. I'm going to copy it now. Full size and paste. You guys can have this, otherwise it's going to be on my Patreon. I don't think there's any errors.
Nice, dude.
Promo art number 2. What do you think, Slava?
Here in a general, you probably want to fix that. Like on the eye, there's like 2 small edges which are touching with the pupil, and on the edge of the eye itself, it's like the fork with the vertices.
Oh.
But
wow.
other than that, it's perfect.
You mean like this?
Yeah.
Nice. Or you used to say that, Slava. Hey, Slava, how are you doing? Nice.
Oh yeah, it was when I've been watching one Hearthstone streamer. He always been saying that.
Yeah. Oh, Lord Hearthstone, keep me away from it. Have a good night, Slash. Get it. Ow. Yeah. Имя. Это не мое имя. Это имя моей компании. I don't see any other errors. I think it looks all right.
Yeah, that's pretty fine, I think.
I think Leon's hands are too big for his hand. I'll make it a little bit smaller. Just a little. There. Oh, I hurt my neck. Not by popping it, I just bumped it against something earlier. Being reckless. Six and a half megabytes. All right, I think this one's good. His eyes fixed and his hand doesn't look monstrously huge. A little bit bigger than Wolf's, but he's way taller than Wolf, so. Reagan, thank you for the resub. And there. Other than Wolf and part of Nikolai, I got everything else done today. I drew all of these other characters just today. I got Wolf out of the way first. I'm doing my part. Would you like to know more? Who's on here? Who's being naughty tonight? Who's blending? Yeah, let's go see what Lulz is doing. I will be back on tomorrow. I'm calling it early tonight because my arms, I've been going to the gym this week and I'm sore. But I'll be back on tomorrow after gym day 3, being a gym wolf. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.